See his big toenail. One foot is going off to the left. The other one's going straight towards me.
Dogman, the canine cryptid we've all come to know and fear. Hey Wolfpack, welcome back to another Brookster Watches. Today we're going to be taking a look at historical documented facts about Anubis, about Dogman, some recent history as well. So, as always, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, Wolfpack, so this very first one, of course, is about Anubis. I figured I'd start with the head honcho and the OG of Dogmen. So, let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Ancient Egyptian deity who was worshipped as the god of mummification and the afterlife. He is often depicted as a jackal-headed figure, or as a man with a jackal head. Anubis was considered one of the most important gods in the Egyptian pantheon, and his role in ancient Egyptian religion was essential to the successful passage of the deceased into the afterlife. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Anubis was believed to have overseen the weighing of the heart ceremony, which determined whether the deceased was worthy of entering the afterlife. Anubis was responsible for guiding the soul of the deceased through the dangers of the underworld and into the afterlife. He was also associated with embalming and the preservation of the body, and was often depicted as a protector of tombs and cemeteries. Anubis is an ancient Egyptian.
Very interesting, guys. By the way, that was by Pharaohs of Egypt on TikTok. So go give them a like if you're on TikTok, okay? Okay, guys. So this one actually is another one of Anubis, but it's kind of a different thing. So, but I thought it was very interesting, and it's by John Solo. It says the most accurate Anubis depiction I've ever seen. So let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Most of the time when gods of death appear in film and television, they've got an evil scheme to conquer the universe. But there is one show that got Anubis exactly right. In the third episode of season 1 of American Gods, he appears at the door of Mrs. Fadil to kindly and gently inform her that she's passed away. Then he escorts her to the Egyptian underworld, known as the Duat, and we see a stripped-down version of the judgment process. He rips her heart out of her chest, a surprisingly painless process. Then he weighs her heart against the feather of truth to find out if she's lived a balanced life. While the scales are adjusting, she makes a few confessions, just like the deceased souls of ancient Egypt would, but says she always tried her best, and the scales determine that her best was enough. After the judgment, Anubis guides Mrs. Fadil to the portals, meant to represent the 21 portals in the House of Osiris, and sends her off to the Field of Reeds. Then, he turns to leave the Duat and collect his next client. So it has been stripped down a bit, but that hit every major phase of the Egyptian afterlife. Anubis leading the deceased to the Duat, the soul being weighed, even the portals in the House of Osiris. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of American Gods. I could barely finish season 2, but it does contain some truly beautiful moments. Most of the time when gods of death...
Now, I've never seen that show before. Do y'all watch that show? Have you seen it? I mean, now it kind of makes me interesting since they're depicting gods and, you know, in the accurate kind of lighting, especially Anubis. So, I don't know, guys. I just thought that was cool. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys. So, this one right here is by Scott Loomis. I figured I'd go ahead and throw another Dogman in there so we could actually see some recent evidence. But it says Dogmen are real. So let's go ahead and give it a watch. And this is also on TikTok as well. And it says it was filmed on February 5th of 2019. So let's see if we can see a Dogman. What? Is that it behind the... What? Oh, I see eye shine. But when he with the arrow, I didn't see anything really. Oh wait, what is that though? Okay, I'll circle what I'm seeing. Like, I see eye shine, and then I seen something over there on the right hand side. Yeah, this gets weird now. Ooh, what is that? I mean, that, what? What? Did y'all see anything? I seen something. Now, I don't see anything right here where, oh, oh, okay, I kind of, oh, wow. Oh, I do see it right when I paused it, guys. Look at that. That is crazy. Okay, I do see that now. Alright, that's a little strange. Okay, I do see a Dogman. I do see the snout and stuff. I mean, it could be a bear, but I don't know. It looks very little. Almost, but I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is that a Dogman or is it a bear? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, guys. So this one right here is by the Abyss pages here on TikTok. And it says, what do you think about werewolves? So let's go ahead and give it a listen.
Journey through werewolf lore. From the depths of ancient history, where timelines blur into myth, the chilling saga of the werewolf has its genesis. As early as the 5th century BC, Herodotus spoke of the Nuri, a tribe near the Scythians, who transformed into wolves once yearly. This was not mere fantasy, but a solemn record by a father of history, suggesting a belief in such creatures predating the Roman Empire. Yet it was the Greeks who gave us the haunting narrative of King Lycaon, from as far back as the 1st century AD. Legend tells of Lycaon, ruler of Arcadia, testing Zeus's omniscience by serving him the flesh of a sacrificed boy. In retribution, the god transmuted Lycaon into a wolf. His name is eternally etched into our lexicon, lycanthrope, a term derived from Lycaon's bestial end. The werewolf's form varied in ancient descriptions. Some were indistinguishable from men until the moon commanded their transformation, while others bore wolf-like traits even in their human guise. Accounts from Pliny the Elder and Petronius describe men shedding their human form like a snake sheds its skin, revealing the beast beneath. As the centuries waned and the 15th century dawned, Europe's werewolves took on an even more macabre role. In 1521, the werewolf of Poligny was burned at the stake. In 1589, Peter Stump, known as the werewolf of Bedburg, faced a grim demise for his supposed lycanthropic deeds, which included ghastly tales of devouring children under the full moon's baleful influence.
What?
These creatures were feared not just as predators of flesh, but of souls, wearing the skins of wolves and the scars of mankind's darkest impulses. They roamed the collective psyche, their howls an eerie symphony that played upon the primal fears of an era riddled with superstition and shadow. Even in the light of the 18th century's age of enlightenment, the beast's shadow loomed large. The beast of Gévaudan, a creature said to be a wolf, a man, or something in between, claimed over 100 lives in France between 1764 and 1767. The chilling narrative of this creature, with its superlative cunning and ferocity, stoked the embers of werewolf lore, solidifying its place in the annals of the macabre. Today, the werewolf stands as a testament to the eerie history of mankind's attempt to explain and exorcise its inner demons. Each full moon is a reminder of the ancient fears that once ruled the night, and the whispers of our ancestors cautioning us about the thin veil between man and monster. This is another chapter from the Abyss pages.
Bro, that was so good. That, like, I don't know, like, the way he narrated that and the way it was, like, really well executed, man. Like, that deserves a lot more likes. So please go to the Abyss's pages on TikTok and give it a like, man. That was so neat. I liked it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys, this one is actually from TikTok. It's by Four Spirits and Foraging. This is standing at my car in the parking lot after the most terrifying forest experience of my life. But people are saying this right here is actually a Dogman. So let's go ahead and check this out.
legs are down there. See his legs.
I see something shine.
Part.
Like, is that eye shine?
Down there, his big foot. I see his big toenail. One foot is going off to the left. The other one's going straight towards me.
Oh my gosh, I can totally see it. It looks like it's hulking. I don't know, guys. That is so creepy. What do you think that's a Dogman? Let me know in the comments below. Hey Wolfpack, just wanting to let you know that this is the end of part 1. There will be a part 2 of the history of Dogman and Anubis very soon. I had to do this due to timing, unfortunately. The video was just too long because the stories were amazing and a little bit longer than usual. So stay tuned. Also, you know I want to give a shout out to all of the members of the channel. Guys, thank you so much for all that you do. Be looking forward to that new members only video coming out soon, okay? Guys, thank you so much for stopping by and giving this video a watch. I will see you in the next. Bye!